Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself first. My name is Hanifah Rohmatunnisa and I'm part of Class 4A, Department of English Education, Sharif Hidayatullah Islamic State University. In this occasion, I would like to make an article summary video to fulfill my extensive reading assignment. In this video, I would like to tell you about 10 articles that I have had read before and I have had review before, and these 10 articles is talk about using song for teaching and learning process. Okay, let's start with the first article entitled Use of Music and Songs as Pedagogical Tools in Teaching English as Foreign Language. The main problem in this article is the complexity found in the foreign language teaching process emerged from the social and cognitive needs of the EFL learners that in most cases are ignored intentionally or unintentionally. Moreover, the process of second language learning comes with a lot of anxiety and peer pressure. So, these articles aim to demonstrate how music can be used in the classroom by describing several methods and providing resources, as well as to demonstrate why music can benefit foreign language learning by reviewing research on the impact of music-related methods on EFL learning and teaching. And this article finally finds that song and music can certainly be considered as one of the useful language learning tools that aid second language teaching without putting a lot of academic pressure. The implication that can be inferred is that English teachers need to offer a learning environment that is anxiety-free and at the same time serves the purpose of learning through fun activities. Okay, let's move to the second article entitled The Use of Music as a Way of Formation of Communicative Skills of Students in Teaching English Language. So the main problem of this article, the use of music, is viewed from different points in terms of impact on the psycho-emotional state of students and also their motivation for language learning. So, the objective on this article is intend to support the effective use of instructional techniques of music and musical information with the aim of formation of communicative skills of students, future teachers of the English language, and also aims to determine the influence of music on the formation of communicative skills of students. So, finally, this article finds that analysis of the results showed that performance improved in both groups, but they have somewhat exceeded in experimental group. Music or songs, while listened by the entire group, simultaneously promote team building as well as a more complete disclosure of the creative abilities of each student. The third article is entitled Non-Native English Teachers' View on the Use of Music and Songs in Teaching English as a Foreign Language to Primary School Learners. The main problem of this article is teaching English to children through music has gained considerable attention. The use of songs in the English language classroom has become a subject that has increasingly drawn more interest. This is because songs, considering have many values of language. So, the aim of this article is to examine current English teachers' views and perspectives toward the use of music and songs in the language classroom. And then this article's results of the study indicate that English teachers have positive attitudes toward the use of music in language teaching and view songs as a significant didactic tool that should be employed in EFL classes. Next, let's talk about the fourth article, which entitled The Use of English Songs to Improve English Students' Listening Skills. So the main problem is the student investigate before about student listening skills, and then they have many problem about listening ability. So the purpose of this article is to determine the use of English songs to improve students' listening skills. And after that, the results show that the progress of students' listening skills mastery during the activity conducted could be seen from the data analysis that the researchers used about tabulated data. And the results show that English songs is one of media that effective to use for increasing listening skills ability to students. Okay, let's talk about the fifth article, which entitled Improving Students' Listening Skill by Using Songs Lyrics, a study conducted at SMAN 1 Melongan. The main problem is students and teachers face some challenges when they learning English as a second language, particularly in listening skills. The obstacles include the use of techniques by teachers and a lack of motivation on the part of the student. So, the purpose of these articles was to find out whether the use of lyrics could improve the student's listening skill or not. And finally, the result shows that that the use of songs lyrics were effective media to improving students' listening skill. The data analysis indicated that students' performance in listening comprehension were better than before, as in the post-test results, the students' score and abilities were increased. Okay, the next one is the sixth article entitled Music Uses in Preschool Classroom in the US, a multiple method study. The main problem of this article is the study reports preschool educators' uses of music in educational settings, as well as challenges faced in incorporating music in the classroom in the US. And this research aimed to gain insight into how frequently preschool educators in the US use various types of music activities in their classrooms, for what purposes they do so, and what challenges they face in doing so. And then the results indicate that preschool educators use music on a daily basis for both academic and social emotional purposes. Additionally, educators who have linguistically diverse students tend to use music more than those who have all English speakers in their classrooms. Finally, educators reported facing several challenges in assessing the necessary resources to lead music activities effectively in their classrooms. Next, let's move to the 7 articles entitled Students' Perception Towards the Use of Jukes Application to Improve Students' Pronunciation. The main problem of these articles is students in Indonesia has many regional accents. It influences them when they are pronouncing English words. Most of them thought that pronunciation is quite hard. However, with the use of application media could help students in the learning process. So, the aim of this article is to investigate students' perception towards the use of Jukes application to improve their pronunciation. After collecting the data, the researchers analyzes the data by tabulating data. The result reveal that most of the students are agree that Jukes application help them to get better pronunciation with the help of lyrics features in Jukes application. Okay, the next one is the 8th article, which entitled Teachers' Views About Using Songs in Teaching English to Young Learners. The main problem of this articles is teaching English to young learners has become its own field of study as the age of compulsory. English as a foreign language education has become lower and lower in countries around the world, especially in Europe. So, the primary aim of this article was to explore the views of Turkish state primary school E-level teachers about songs and using songs in teaching English to young learners. And finally, the findings show that teachers had difficulty in assessing the appropriate songs to use in their classes and in measuring student success when they use songs. Therefore, it was suggested in this study that teachers be provided with some song materials to use in their classes. Measuring student success was closely related to how to teach songs, and therefore it was suggested that teachers be given in-service training about how to teach with song. Okay, the next one is the ninth article entitled The Use of Song in Teaching English for Junior High School Students. So the main problem is dealing with language teaching is the lack of practicing. The students spend so much time in learning about language theory, but they are scared and tend to avoid practicing. So the aim of this article is to investigate in detail the use of songs in teaching English for junior high school students. And then finally, this article finding showed that the learning process using song makes the students become more active in their interaction. It is showed by their participation level during the teaching is increased. Another finding also revealed that there is a significant improvement in the students' English language skills using song from preliminary to cycle 2 stage in the research process. Okay, now we arrived in the last articles entitled Improving Students' Listening Skill by Using Song at second semester of STIS academic year 2021-2022. Based on observation with the students at second semester of STIS academic year 2021 and 2022, most of the students got problem in listening. They were hard to understand what did they hear, the vocabulary, and how to pronounce some words. So, this research aims to improve the teaching and learning process in the classroom. And then finally, based on the research findings into cycles, the researchers came to the conclusion because these were done into cycles. First, there was a good improvement from students' tasks in cycle 1 and cycle 2. Students' score is increased. It means that students' listening skill was improved with this method. So, after listening to my presentation of the 10 articles on the use of songs and music for teaching and learning, it became clear that the 10 articles are related each other, starting from the use of songs in young learners to university students. It was found that songs and music are one of the recommended and suitable media to be used in the teaching and learning process. It can be used to improve listening and pronunciation, make students more active, communicate better, and prevent students from anxiety in learning English. However, some articles also mention that some teachers still have difficulty in organizing the class if they use songs as media. And also, they still experience confusion in choosing songs that are suitable for the teaching and learning process. So, it is hoped that the school and government can provide training on the use of songs in the teaching and learning process. Okay, I think enough for me. Thank you for listening to my presentation about the 10 articles about using song and music for teaching and learning process. I'm sorry for many mistakes I have made in this video. And as I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you again soon.